Real Madrid have built up a reputation for signing the best young talents in world football and developing them into superstars at Santiago Bernabeu. Yes, they have signed experienced players like David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger in recent years, but both have arrived on free transfers. Thus, it was confusing when the club were linked with a move for Son Heung of Tottenham Hotspur. Son has been an absolute superstar for Tottenham Hotspur for years now, and one of the most underrated players on the planet. A big reason for that is because he has no trophies to show for his brilliance. As a result, rumors broke out that Son was preparing to take the next step in his career and leave Tottenham Hotspur, with Real Madrid believed to be one of the clubs keeping a close eye on the situation. There is now a major update on the situation though, and it looks like a move to Santiago Bernabeu might not be on the cards. As reported by 90 Minutes, Tottenham Hotspur are not worried about the prospect of Son leaving, and even if he were to want out, the Premier League club would not consider his exit for another couple of years at least. Thus, it appears that the doors to Son leaving Tottenham Hotspur in the near future are pretty much closed. Also, one has to point out the fact that he is 30 years of age now. And with years left on his current deal, Real Madrid would have to splash out a large transfer fee to sign him. That seems unlikely. Yes, there is no doubt that he is a fabulous player, but at this point of time, this does not feel like a move that Real Madrid would be interested in making, under these circumstances. Real Madrid are heading into their final run of games ahead of the World Cup in Qatar. Our team will play 4 games up until the 10th of November. Next up, this Sunday's meeting with Girona at the Bernabeu. Then into November, Wednesday 2 sees the final round of Champions League group stage games, as Ancelotti's boys face Celtic, looking to make sure of top spot before the round of 16 draw on Monday, November 7th. That same day, at 9 p.m. Central Europe time, Real Madrid make the short trip across town to Vallecas to take on Rayo Vallecano on matchday 13. The final clash ahead of the World Cup is a midweek game against Cadiz at the Santiago Bernabeu on Thursday 10 at 9:30 p.m. Following the meeting with the Andalusian team, Real Madrid's next La Liga fixture won't come until the 30th to the 31st of December, with a trip to the José Zorrilla to play Valladolid. Real Madrid suffered their first defeat of the season in matchday 5 of UEFA Champions League group stage action. The loss came at the hands of RB Leipzig, who played with lots of intensity and gave Carlo Ancelotti's men a ton of problems on the counter-attack. Real Madrid, who are normally a bit more conservative with their defensive structure, suffered greatly in that game. Endrick is making his mark with Palmeiras despite his young age, and as a result, some of Europe's biggest sides are already making a move for his services. The 16-year-old has only played 60 minutes with the Palmeiras first team, but he continues to show the physicality and talent that made him a household name in the youth ranks. As a result, a bidding war has already begun. The first move has been made by PSG, who are looking to emulate the strategy of other teams, especially Real Madrid, when it comes to young talent. Reports out of Brazil say the French side has made an opening bid of €20 million, far from the €35 to €40 million Palmeiras are looking for. In the coming days, more scouts and coaches from several of Europe's big clubs are expected to take a closer look. Barcelona are reportedly interested as well, but so far they haven't made an offer. Real Madrid are looking to replicate the strategy they used in the past, working in silence in order to land their target. There is no agreement at this time, but Los Blancos have approached the player and his entourage. Now it's time to decide whether to present an offer to Palmeiras. An answer should come in the next few days once a Real Madrid coach travels to São Paulo to see Endrick play. Despite his young age, all signs suggest he has what it takes to make his mark in professional football. His signing is one for the long term, as he won't be able to travel to Europe until July 2024 when he turns 18.